Ah, hi Natalie. Good evening. Welcome in. I don't know who else is going to be here, so we'll just have to take it as it comes. I'm working around the cat because at the moment she's right down there and she's pushed everything right across my keyboard, my mouse, everything. I've got like literally this much of the desk, and she's got like this massive rest of it. I haven't got the heart to move her. Hi, Jason. Haunted Sessions, welcome in. How you doing? I might as well go ahead and what are you doing? You're moving. Now you're moving further round. You're a little monkey. A little monkey. Just because you want to see. Oh, God. I might as well go ahead and, yep, as the t-shirt says, one love, Jamaica. This was actually my dad's. He gave it to me. He got it when he actually went to Jamaica on holiday for a little while with my mum. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and say it now. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Happy Christmas to everybody. I hope you have a great time, whatever you're doing, whoever you're with, and yeah, hopefully good things for 2025 coming as well. But we'll have to wait and see. I've got Binks. What are you doing? I've got no room. Now I'm going to have to put my arm over the top of you because you've gone round so far. There's no room. You're just taking everything up, stretching out as far as you can go, and you just don't care, do you? As long as you got what you want. Yeah, I am actually quite happy at the moment. I've gone to 340 subs now. I've gained a few more in the last couple of days. I put a few videos up using that vidIQ, and I've been hitting 88 to 92. The biggest one I got was earlier on when I put up the Assassin's Creed Leap of Faith video, and that was at 95% out of 100. So that's the highest one that I've actually got, with title, description, thumbnail, added to a playlist, and all the other bits. So yeah, people are starting to pick up on things now. So I've got a few more things to go up. Yeah, that's where I want to get to. I want to get to 500. I was hoping that I could do that before the end of this year, but it just went up, then it went down, then it went up again, then it dropped. It stayed where it was. And then just before the end of this year, a couple of days ago, it went back up to 340 again. So I'll have to wait till next year and see what happens. See what happens after that. So it's saying YouTube's saying we've got 3 people in. So that must be me, Jason, and Natalie, because can't see anyone else in the chat. So what's everyone doing for Christmas? I'm going to Mum and Dad's on Christmas Day. We got beef Wellington and vegetables and everything else. We'll have drinks laid out, Prosecco, wine, things like that. And then on Boxing Day, I might be going out for a walk, meeting up with Mum and Dad, going out for a drink, then going back to the house for a buffet. So that's Christmas Day and Boxing Day for me. At the in-laws, Christmas Day. All right, okay. That'll be nice for you. Boxing Day shopping at Cannock Outlet. Oh, okay. All right. What about you, Natalie? What are you doing? I'm trying to work. I can't work around you. You're annoying me now. Every mouse thing keeps, my mouse arrow keeps moving across the page. You keep pressing in the right button on the mouse as well. I'm getting the menu coming up on the screen. And now you've just completely stretched out more than you were before, and you've taken up more room than you need. You're even nearly knocking my capture card off the other end. Oh, it's all happening tonight. It's all happening. She's literally like stretched virtually 3/4 of the desk. She's pushing the stuff off that way. She's pushing things off this way. And she just keeps pushing herself out longer and longer. Oh, I wish I'd just settle down, pick a spot and stay there. But wouldn't have it any other way, would we? No. No, we wouldn't. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to do this for tonight. I will do one more next week, and then, or I'm thinking I might make this the end of year one, and start fresh next week. But I don't know whether to actually say next week we'll be back to number 1, or to carry it on as number 52, but it'll just be in the new year. I don't know. All right, down to Bristol. I'm sure you get Wi-Fi down there. It doesn't matter anyway. I mean, if you can't, you can't. Have a good time, but yeah, I'll carry the episodes on. But what I'm saying is, do I go back to like a number 1 for the start of 2025 next week? Or should I just continue on and call it number 52? But it's at the beginning of January. That's what I don't quite know what to do there. Because number 1 was back in January this year when I first started doing this. So shall I go to number 1 again, or call it number 52, but it's at the start of 2025? I'm not sure quite how to do it. Number-wise, I mean. And number 52, okay. We'll do it that then. That's fine. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my thumbnail up a bit as well. I'm going to redesign it a little bit for next year, because I've been redesigning my thumbnails for everything that I do at the moment now. So I'm going to change up the thumbnail for next Monday. I've decided. Did you also know, Jason, that there is a video editor in Canva? Not only do you make thumbnails, you can edit your videos as well. Like add in things like you do, effects, and bring up other videos on the screen the same time as your... So you did a pre-recorded video on camera. You then put that into Canva, and then you can add other videos to it, so they can play it at split sections of the video. You just edit it, and you can put all different effects in and text and all different stuff. I haven't quite tried it out yet, but I'll give it a go later on and see if I can work it all out. I've seen a video for it on how to do it, but I think I'll have to go back over that tutorial again. But if I can master it, then I might edit my videos that way in Canva and change them up a little bit. Only specific videos, not like every single video, just some. Hello. Got a bit more room now because she's decided to get up. But now she's having a lick and cleaning herself. And I can't see the chat because she is right in the way again. Oh, talking of the chat, what did I have? Let me have a look. Oh, it's on bleed. Hang on. No wonder why my chat thing wasn't coming through quick. Got it on 60 seconds. That's better. I changed it back to 10. So messages should come through quicker now. Yeah, every 10 seconds it says on there. That's good. That's what I want. I didn't change that when I set the stream up for today. Oh, also, I'm having problems with my OBS. So what I was thinking of is if I order a green screen and have it behind me, then I'll use the I'll try and get the capture card sorted out so I can have the no, not a capture card, a camera sorted out so it'll be facing me. And then I was going to live stream some Guitar Hero one night. So you'll see the thing on the green screen behind me. I'll be in front of it playing the guitar, and I'll have the camera on the computer here pointing back so you can all see it. And then what I'll do is after a few songs, I'll sit down, have a chat with everybody, and answer some questions in the chat here, and then go back to doing a bit more. I might have to delete the stream afterwards though, because I won't be able to keep that up because it will be copyrighted, so it'll have to be deleted. But it's going to be the live one. Hey, Renee! Renee's in. How you doing, Renee? Merry Christmas. Hope you have a great New Year. Next Monday we'll start again with a brand new episode for 2025. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning on doing. So if you want to see that, let me know. I'll try and work it out so that it actually works properly. I'll get the green screen to display the you don't earn, no need to delete it. Yeah, but sometimes the video can get blocked worldwide, and that's what I don't want. But if I can get the green screen to produce the image that is on the Xbox, all I've got to do is use the camera here to bounce it back, and then I can do a live and do some Guitar Hero, and as I said, sit down after a few minutes, chat with you all, and then I'll go back to playing a few more songs. So let me know what you think, and that might be something I'll try, next year. See if it works or not. That's better. Right, so where are we on the chat? Other people are talking between each other. No one's really got any direct messages. If there is anything you want to talk about tonight, let me know in the comments. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to go get my phone. And I also need to go and get some water. So give me 2 seconds. Have a little chat between yourselves, and I'll be right back.
She's going to hurt our son time and time again. He needs to understand, right? Oh, so what? That's a bit harsh, isn't it? I was just not the one, you know. It. And you know, like that's it. That's not the one. Sit down, I think she doesn't need attention. Why are you defending your own son? People have mistakes. And they regret them and they can change. Oh, right. Well, why don't you? That's my flesh and blood. Simple as that. So there's some okay, what about this? Look, we've got these for the twins, they were on offer. Bet you had to go on first, didn't you? Right. Trainers. Oh, okay, right, okay, listen, about the trainers, all right? They just don't, really their size. That's not true, because I reserved them. It said so on the website. I spoke to a woman who said she'd hold them and I texted you. So you was like, okay, I was only 10 minutes. For weeks, and I promised him.
Hello, what are you doing? Right. I am back. Right. And you're flopping again, okay? God, I ain't got much room here again. She's loafing now. She's like stretched out again. I'm not going to move her. I haven't got the heart to move her. For the love of horror next year, I'm going to meet my Mr. Y2J himself, Chris Jericho. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Where is it? Where is it based? Where's the event based? Jericho's he's out of shape now. He's been classed as one. There's many of them, but he's been classed as one of the most out of shape wrestlers now. There's a whole bunch of them that have let themselves go since they, over the time of their career. And Jericho's unfortunately been named in one of those. What's happened here? There we go. I missed you. How's your oxygen chamber? Oh, you've been in for your therapy again. Well, I hope it's going well, Renee. Right before Christmas as well. I hope your Christmas goes well, and all the best for 2025. We'll sort out another game of UFL at some point as well, and hopefully this time we'll be able to capture the Discord chat. I've just set a Discord up for myself, and I've just set up Twitch chat on the Xbox. The only thing I can't get working is Twitch itself, so I don't quite know what is going on there. It's showing my Twitch name, but nothing's showing up on the on the Xbox and the streaming bit, so I don't know what the problem is there. But yeah, if I play you again at some point, we'll do what we did before, or I can try and enable the Twitch chat somehow. Maybe you join mine. Well, I might better record it that way. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not fully 100% with it yet. Still feels weird without a strange stream. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I kept hearing him say that he was going to do a stream, and then he didn't. He finished Indiana Jones, and then he did a stream for the Game Awards, and we haven't had a stream since, and I'm sort of missing it now. Interacting with everyone, it's, I'm watching Strain play the game for us. It's really weird not having streams right now. Started the therapy on December 2nd, and we're done with it on January 6th. Oh, you still got some to go? Okay. It's January the 6th. Day is that? Monday. So that's the second Monday after next year's live. Oh, as I said, Renee, I hope it all goes well, and hope you have a good Christmas and New Year as well, whatever you're doing. Have I missed anything? You'll have a nice quiet house for the little while, won't you, on the 7th? When it gets quiet though, it's really weird because you're so used to having the kids there. And then when they're gone, you start thinking, where are they? Or why is it so quiet? Yeah, I did miss it, but it wasn't intentional. I haven't been feeling 100% the last few days. I've been feeling a bit sick, and I've had a little bit of like blocked nose and coughing and sneezing, and I thought I was coming down with something, but luckily it wasn't like a big full on like illness, whatever it was. It was only just a little thing. So the last few nights I've been going to bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock, something stupid like that. It's just whacked me out. I was sitting in the chair. I couldn't even like do anything. I'd done a few things on the computer and I was just falling asleep. And I thought, I've got to go to bed. I've just got to go to bed. So for the last few nights, I've been, in bed around about 9 o'clock at night. So then I got the message afterwards when I looked at my phone when I woke up saying that you were streaming. So I missed it. A lot has been going around, and I know. I don't know what it is. I reckon we got a new form of COVID now again. They're saying there's another one. Apparently, I read online where supposedly you can bleed to death through some illness or something that's now circulating, and there's the flu going round and everything, and it's too much stuff. It's all scaremongering you. If it's not one thing, it's the other with stuff. They make everything sound so bad at the moment. I don't know what they're trying to achieve. I had a bad chest cold past 2 weeks and I've not been getting notifications. Yeah, YouTube's been playing up a bit. Some notifications come and some don't. I don't know quite why, because on my phone here, I get every single notification coming through and things like that. Obviously not when I'm asleep, but I mean, I don't see everything, but I do get notified on here by YouTube on my phone. But for some reason, when you get onto YouTube on the PC, it doesn't work as well. So I'm confused as to why that is the case. But that's something YouTube need to work on to try and sort out. But they don't seem to be doing anything at the moment. Angry News understood. Meow. Meow. I can't wait to get that one. Have I missed something? Ace, I can't wait to get that one. What was before that? Manchester, that was the event. Going around in the flu. I don't know what I've missed there, why that was a reply. I'm lost now. But I don't know what that... Oh, right. The COVID with bleeding. Yeah. I reckon they're just scaremongering people at the moment. You know, what with all this talk about Putin, the Ukraine, I'm not getting into all that. But all this talk and the scaremongering about another world war and all this stuff and everything else, and then about all this COVID lark, and you know, what's the next thing they're going to try and scare people with? You already got people, you know, believing everything that people are saying on social media and stuff, and they're back to going out with masks on again. Every single time I go into town, I see elderly people and other people walking around shops like Sainsbury's and places like that, got bloody masks on again. They're believing and buying into all this propaganda that everybody keeps spouting out on the line. And they get so paranoid that I think they all got to go back to wearing masks again and all the ultra protection they got to have on and everything else. It's absolute madness. This shit needs to stop. People putting this crap out online and everywhere. If you want to go and get the truth, let's have the truth out there, you know. But we're not likely going to get that either, so everyone's just spouting any old rubbish right now. What could happen to you missing the notice when you're in the middle of a platinum grind? Yeah, you don't look at anything when you're going for a platinum. Oh, talking of a platinum, it doesn't look like... I'll have to go back and watch the rest of the video, but apparently everybody's had this issue. There is a bug or a glitch on Indiana Jones game. When you're in... I can't remember the name of it. It begins with a K. Kulatai or something. There's a guy there called Uncle something. I can't remember I've forgotten the name now anyway. But there's a glitch there where you can't get the photograph, and it's the final photograph of the game, which allows you to 100% it. And I've seen Strain can't get it at the moment. And a lot of other people have said that the actual photograph is a bug in there. You can't get it, which prevents you from getting the full 100%. So it looks like with him doing his 100% walkthrough, unless Machine Games actually fix that bug, nobody can get a full 100% on the game anyway at the moment. So no one can say they've fully 100%ed it, even though you've done everything outside of that. So hopefully that will be a bug soon. There's a bit a fix soon, I meant, and it's a bit of a sad thing really for people who want to do the old 100% completionist, but it's the way it goes. Until we get that fixed, no one's going to get the full 100%. Hogwarts Legacy is a pain in the rear. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, really, so I haven't played it. I'm not really bothered about it, to be honest. Putin won't do shit. He's a pussy. He's already got problems anyway. His generals and the army are rebelling. They don't want to go and fight. They're refusing to go and fight now. The whole of Russia is starting to rebel against the president as well. So we have yet to see how that's going to pan out. But he can't just go and say, right, I'm going to push the button now. That's it. Boom. I've sent the missile off. There has to be mutual agreement between him and the other commanders. If one of them says no, you can't do anything. You can't do anything, and he can't overrule it. So, but then again, if he was going to do that, then there would have to be retaliatory launches, which means that what would happen is it would just be country after country firing them across from one side to the other, and it would be like what you saw in Terminator 2. Was it Terminator 2, Judgment Day, or one of them? Where you see the like little silver curves where they show the Earth and they're all intercrossing where they've all been firing from different directions. It would just be like that, and virtually you just completely and utterly wipe the whole world out. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants it. And to be honest, I don't think it'll go that far anyway. It's a scary situation, but I think that he's just doing that to try and gain leverage by mentioning the nuclear word every so many weeks, you know. He hasn't actually said, I'm going to fire one and do it. That's what you're going to get. He said possible targets could be London, and he can get a missile over there at such and such a quick time. They wouldn't even know it was coming or anything. He's also got underwater missiles. If they actually struck an area of the underwater surface, it would cause a 150-foot tidal wave that would wash over most of the land. That's what he threatened us with a little while ago. His new underwater missile that would wipe out most of London with the Thames or something if it ever happened. But I don't think it'll go that far. Not for a long time, anyway. But still, it's a very scary thought, and it's frightening what we live with in this world at the moment. It really is. Not only with dictators, the people in it. You know, you've seen what people have done in the past and what people have done now. You know, there was a murder. I think I put something out on social media. There was a murder at the top of the road, up there by the log cabins, just outside my window. Further up the road, someone got stabbed and murdered up by the car park. And the other day, somebody was speeding down a one-way street, lost control, went up the curb and knocked down a lady who was with her granddaughter and her granddaughter's children. The granddaughter and the children are fine, but the grandmother sadly died in hospital a little while later. So they've now got a tribute round the corner. I took a photo of it this morning. Let me see if I can show you without too much light being on the Christmas lights. There. Don't know if you can see that. Let me turn the phone slightly around. Get it a bit closer. There. They put some flowers and things around the post, and it's got memorial writings and things on it. There we go. So that's where it happened. The car was speeding from the way that that black car is facing. It was coming the opposite way up and it mounted the pavement because he lost control, and wiped out the grandmother, and nearly wiped out the granddaughter and the two kids, but luckily they missed it. So you get some fucking idiots out here at the moment, really stupid people. Put the mouse on. Look, how much room do you want? I've got the keyboard half off the desk now. Honest to God, Cat. Really, what are you doing? There's other places you can go. Hey, missus, excuse me. I'm talking to you. No, not interested. I'm just going to lie down here again. Sod you. That's what she says. Yeah, I'm sure Strange Streaming will return soon. I just don't know when it's going to be. I'm not wearing masks ever again, and I'm not getting any more jabs. I felt more ill since having them than before I had them. Well, it's funny you should say that, because my mum has had her injections before, and they recommended that her and my dad go to the doctor's surgery and have their next COVID and flu jabs. And my dad went, and he was perfectly fine. He had no reaction, nothing. And Mum's a bit hesitant, said she wasn't going to have it, and then she thought, well, I might as well go and get them. And she was sick for 2 days. She had a reaction to the injections again. She's better now, but it just literally made her so ill. She spent most of the day resting. The day that she had the jab, and a couple of days later, she was only just getting back to normal from it. So, yeah, it affects people in different ways. I can understand. I had a flu jab a good few years ago. I got a letter through the post saying that I was eligible for it, and I was supposed to see my first girlfriend at the time, not the one I was with about 8 years ago, the one before, and I'd been out and had the actual jab, and I felt horrible. I went out and met her though, and we were walking along the road, and she basically said to me, "You might as well go home because, you're not feeling too well. I'll see you tomorrow." And I was like, "No, it's all right. I'll walk up the road with you anyway, to a bus stop or something." "No, I'll be all right." So I went home. But I tell you what, I was well rough after that flu jab. It was horrible, and I said to myself, like you did, Natalie, I said, never again. I don't care if they send me a letter saying, you can come down and get your free flu jab. I'll be like, no, give it to someone else. I don't want it. I'm not doing that again. I felt horrible, and it lasted nearly a week. Oh, it was awful, absolutely awful. My body reacted to it in a bad way. And as I said never again, never again. 5 years ago, one of my neighbours was stabbed to death in an unprovoked attack outside my front door. I remember you telling me about that. There's some terrible people. My ex-girlfriend, the one I've been split up from for 8 years now or more, her sister's boyfriend before the one she's got now, he got drunk. She told me he got drunk, and he went banging on somebody's door, and they came out, and he was standing at the door drunk, and the guy from next door came out, said, "What the F is going on? What are you effing doing?" And because he was drunk, he said, "Oh, what's he got to do with you, mate? Go back in." He said, "You effing what?" And he came out and smacked him. The guy fell backwards and hit his head on the curb, and he was dead. The guy from next door killed him with one punch. So yeah, there's some people in the world that don't think before they do anything, and then they wonder, what happened after. So yeah, he had to be taken away. And I don't know what happened to the guy next door who came out and hit him. But yeah, once he punched him, he fell over and hit his head on the curb. And because he was drunk, he was almost killed straight away. Died later in hospital, I think. Strain got the 100 on both Steam and Xbox versions. I just checked the devs seem to have fixed it with the game update the other day. All right. So at the time he put that video out, which was the finale of Indiana Jones, which is part 22, that may have been the time that he couldn't get it. Now, when I saw that he'd finished it, he did go back and get the last relic, which was in that room where Voss was before the finale of the game. So it did have an issue with the photograph for that uncle someone on the island in the fishing area, the fishing area bit. So I don't know how he got the one. I know they fixed it, but I don't know when he got that 100%. So I don't think it was in that finale video, was it? I haven't seen the end of it yet, so I don't know if that was in it or not. I don't think it was. So he must have got that outside of the videos he did then. That's the only thing I can think of. Discord notifications are way better than YouTube's. Yeah, I know. You get notified on Discord all the time, and there's no issue with that. It's YouTube that got an issue with, the notifications. I don't know what's gone wrong, but, I don't see it on the little white circle with a red bit on it, on the bell that gives you the notification. But when I click on the bell, I get all the notifications that I should have got that weren't notifying me of. So there's something wrong with YouTube at the moment. There's something really wrong there, and they need to fix it. The killers were driving around looking for someone to stab. They've been doing the rounds all night. I heard them as they walked away laughing. It was chilling. Do you know what that reminds me of? I don't know if you've ever seen it. I can't remember the guy's name that the woman was with, but there was a woman. She's been imprisoned now, but I think they've moved her to a mental institute. But her name was Joanne Dennehy, and she did exactly the same thing. She was driving around with the guy in the car, and when she said stop, he put on the brakes. She jumped out, stabbed random people with a army knife, combat knife of some sort or something, jumped back in the car and drove off, and just kept going round looking for people. She stabbed an elderly man who was walking his dog, minding his own business. She stabbed a few other people as well before the police caught her. And that sounds exactly like what those people were doing, just driving around looking for someone to get hold of with a knife and stab, and just get in the car and drive off again. That sounds exactly how the MO of Joanne Dennehy was. I don't know, but imagine me doing Indiana Jones. That would be good, Renee. I think it looks a good game, but what I noticed was it's very sort of how do I say this? It's very this is not a negative, but it's very lacking in action to like an Indiana Jones movie. So you have a lot of little things happen, but you've got mostly puzzles, places to go, things to find, enemies to stealth and stuff like that. And then there's a little tiny bit of an action scene, and then it's gone. Then you've got the same again. You've got the items to find, another place to go like Egypt or somewhere like that, more notes to find, side missions and things to do. And then as you get further in, there's another little time where you have another little bit of action, and then it goes back to that scenario again. That's not me bashing the game, but that's something that I noticed. The game, doesn't have a lot of action in it. It's only a small amount of scenes, and very far into the game when you've done a lot of all the other collectibles, been to areas, done some side missions, stealth some enemies, picked up things like the books and stuff like that. Then you get into the story again with a little bit of action. Then you're back to. So they made a good job out of the game. But as I said, the stealth and the collectibles and the areas that you're in take up the most of the game. And then you have a little bit of action. And then you're taken away from the action again until a bit later in the game again where you get a bit more. So, but overall, I think Machine Games did a really good job with the Indiana Jones game. I think it was a good nod. And Troy Baker did a great job as Harrison Ford's character, Indiana Jones. The characters that you work with as well were really well voice acted. So I can't knock the game. I'm just saying that's one thing I noticed, that it's like a slow burn for a while until you get that little bit of action, and then you're back to a slow burn again, and then a little bit more action later on. So that's just the way they wanted to design the game. But I've got nothing against it. I'm just saying that's something that I picked up on, and I think most people would probably get bored with something like that, because going into an Indiana Jones game, you think, oh, great, puzzles, action, fighting, and then they'll look at it and play it and they'll go, I'm bored. I'm just wandering around here, getting this, getting that. I haven't had any action in the game yet. Oh, here we go. There's a bit of action here. I'm running. Things are collapsing around me. I've escaped the tunnel. Oh, now I'm back to being bored again. That's not me saying it. That's what some people probably playing it will think, because they were going into it thinking they were getting a lot of Indiana Jones style action and puzzles, and the game is not like that. The game's not made like that. So it will be for some and it won't be for the others. That's probably why there was so much negativity about it before it even came out. When I do the Assassin's Creed Syndicate Platinum. Oh, God. Well, if I were you, before you do anything else, smash all the city structures, because that's the biggest part of the game that's going to take you the longest. If you can do that, first of all, and get that trophy, the rest of it is going to be pretty, easy going. Yeah. There we are. 5,000 lampposts or parts of the city destroyed. That's the one that you've got to do first. Otherwise, you're going to take so bloody long trying to get that. It's just going to be a long game. But yeah, the Indiana Jones game puzzles, I would take those as well over the 5,000 city objects destroyed, though. I agree with you there, Renee. Or even the Last of Us 2 Platinum. Now, wouldn't it be better to wait? And if you have a good system and a good, CPU, GPU, graphics card and everything else, wouldn't it be worth waiting until the Last of Us 2 remastered is available on PC and do it with max settings and get the platinum doing that? Because I think that would be probably the better option. So you can have everything on high and ultra settings and looking really good. You can play it in the best quality, and you're getting the best out of the game. Plus, you're getting the platinum on it as well. But that's only if you have a good PC and something that will run it. The AC5000 Destructibles is easy done if you do it travelling to missions and having a ride around. I managed to get it to pop near the end of the game. Oh, okay. Travelling to missions and having a ride around. Oh, okay. Well, that seems like a good idea. How quick can you get it done, though? If you do travel to another area and another mission, how quick can you unlock it? I'm still planning to platinum The Last of Us Part 2. It's been on pause for a while. I've got to go back and finish The Last of Us Part 1, but I'm running out of space on my computer again, so I'm going to have to get another storage device and start moving some stuff onto that. Still in my plans. That's what everyone says. It's still in my plans. And then a few years later they go, did you finish that bit? No, it's still in my plans. Quite quickly, if you don't fast travel, you can destroy a ton of destructible. Oh, okay. I have to remember that if I ever go to Syndicate and do that. Also, if I get the green screen working, I can link it from the Xbox, have the green screen behind me and this camera facing me. If I can work out a way to do it properly without me looking like too big, then I might live stream something like Quantum Break or some games of some sort, so you can all watch me play. Not sure. That might be an alternative to actually trying to set up OBS and everything, because it's not working properly at the moment. Everything I've tried is just not happening. So, I mean, I could go. Well, I don't know how much of the green screen you'd see behind me if I did it that way. I'd have to work it all out. But at the moment, OBS is out the question because nothing is working properly at all. Really, I need someone to actually just, have a look at it for me, and show me how to do it, because the YouTube videos just tell you to do it by remote play, but then you get the click here to continue error thing that comes up on the screen and you can't get rid of it. So I need a way of doing it without that. Quite quickly, I've read that. I still have to do The Last of Us Part 1 Platinum as well, and I stopped it for a while as life got in the way. I think The Last of Us 2 is a far longer game, time-wise, than The Last of Us 1, isn't it? I think that's way longer. Yeah, get your therapy out of the way first, Renee. Your health is the most important thing, so then you can always go back, and go back to what you haven't done and do a bit more after that. But yeah, your health is always going to come first. And of course, yeah, you can blame Brandon for everything. It's his fault. He messes everything up. So we can blame him for that. All right, so it's coming up to 8:30. I've only had 3 people in, and now I'm about to finish. The cat decides she's going to get up. No, she's gone back down again. God, I'm going to have to... Right, I'm going to have to put this keyboard up here. Because she's just getting in the way. I need my mouse, though. Yes, part 2 is longer than part 1, but I had a bunch of meetings and no time to do anything, so I put them on the back burner. Well, things happen, don't they? I've had, things going on and stuff, and, I'm not always around, so I try to do, most of my editing and get videos up early morning now, so that if I have anything to do later in the day, then I can go out and do that. Meanwhile, little Oreo is asleep behind my head with her paws stuck out. This one is curled right round in a circle, tail under her nose, back legs tucked under her chin, and yep, she's completely out. Completely and utterly out. So, there you go. All right, well, we only had 3 people in. No one else has come in tonight. So what I'll do is I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for coming in, Natalie. Actually, I didn't hear that Haunted Sessions had left. Did he go? Hold on, let me check my chats. No, after he put the other message in. He disappeared. Oh, ha! He's there. He's back again. Have a good evening, mate. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, okay, so let's go through it. Haunted Sessions, Natalie, Renee. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll see you next Monday. It'll be the start of a brand new Monday night live chat going forward in 2025. But it will be number 52. I'm not going to go back and change it back to number 1 and go from number 1 forward again. I'm going to keep it to number 52 and go onwards from there. So, the thumbnails will be changing as well. I've just got to work out a redesign. It might be similar to what I've got now. Season 2, number 1. Yeah, just like The Last of Us and everything else. Another season of this. Yeah, I'm going to change the thumbnail up a little bit. So it might be the same thing as what I've already got now, but I'll just make it look a little bit different for next year. So, yeah, number 52 next Monday, which will be the first one of 2025. New thumbnail. And everything else is going to be new for 2025 on the channel here as well. Yeah, so when it comes to it, let me know what you think. So I'm going to go. Again, thanks to Haunted Sessions, Jason, for coming in. Thanks to Renee. Thanks to Natalie. Have a great Christmas. Take care of yourselves. Have fun, whoever you're with, wherever you go, whatever you do. Keep safe is the main thing. And Happy New Year to you as well. All the best for 2025. And I will see you next week. Bye for now. Oh, I'm still here. I got you. I got you then. You can't say I didn't. I got you again. I got you again. Knew it. You didn't know that was coming. You did not know. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks, Natalie. Thanks, Renee. Thanks, Haunted Sessions. Thanks for all your help with everything for me on YouTube as well. It's greatly appreciated. Smelled it. Okay. Enjoy yourselves. Keep safe. Bye for now.